Welcome back guys, we are back again with another episode here on HavoCraft. And we've got a few big changes and a few big plans, so let's actually run through them. So first of all, as you can probably tell with my sort of GoldenEye 007 look, I've got myself a golden revolver. I did not realise that all you had to do is add some gold to it. It makes sense, but still, I thought it was super cool. I don't know if it's got any more power, but I definitely prefer running around like this. Second of all, as you might be able to tell here on the left, it is looking a little bit better than what it was before. I thought I'd go for like a nice scenic sort of mountain type hill, a nice little river running down it. And it's really starting to make the place this is starting to look a little bit better, come down to this bit, which I haven't really done much to here. Apart from dig up all the clay, but I'll get to that in a second. Now, apart from tidying up bits, let's just go round. Obviously, I've actually named some of the houses, you know, just in case I forget my own house. I've got myself a little mine down there, which again, we'll get up to in a minute. And then I've sorted out my chest. What's he doing taking a nap? It's the middle of the day. Either way, I think I'll let him. So, but let's go down to the storage area, and I've actually sorted this because, you know, I'm thinking a bit more long term here. I'm thinking I'm going to be off for a while, and there's going to be a lot of items that are needed. You know, dirt. It's not really that needed, but I'll put it somewhere. So we got our stone, we got our crops and food, we got our ores, which I'll get to in a second, mob drops, etc. You know, all the stuff, so it's all sorted. Anyway, right, let's get down to my ores, and I have been collecting quite a few. Ooh, just look at that, I've spent some hours. And the reason for them hours is the future plan for today. So apart from making the village a little bit better, as you can see, it's all starting to look quite nice now. You can run all the way through safely, and you know, you can get to places. So the village is coming along. I've also started to name a few places. I think I mentioned that last time. Yeah, we've got a few houses. I'm trying to actually match up the villagers to some houses. However, in fact, let me go get some rest. Make sure it's actually daytime, so we don't get any crazy monsters spawning here. Get out of my bed. So the plan is, or what it started as, is I wanted a metal and ammo press. I saw it on the menu, and I thought, well, that looks really cool. I need some of the items that it's got, and you can make extra bullets and stuff like that for rifle. So I thought, okay, great, that's excellent, I need them. So I crafted them. It took a while to then realise that I need to power them. So I tried my best to sort of figure out what I could do myself, and it was not working. So I went on quite a journey, and it took me on down quite a rabbit hole. So to generate power, you actually need quite a few things. One of the two things that I did do is add immersive engineering and extra utilities to hopefully help me out. This led to even more of a rabbit hole because all of these things need tutorials, and most of the things within them need tutorials. So I'm not even kidding when I say I've spent at least half a day watching tutorials for this. However, it should be put nicely into a nice little package for everybody to see and not have to go through all of this pain. So, quick plan, or what my explanation is that we're going to be making some wind turbines and some water water turbines, I don't know, either way, they're going to be making us some power. Now to do this, we also need to make some sort of staining or fuel machine, I can't remember what it's called, however, I've got the tutorial up for that, so I'm going to be following that closely. That'll then make some sort of stained wood, which then I can then use for my windmills. The windmill is going to be up here. I thought, you know what, it's going to be high, but it's also got to be close. We can also make wires so the electric will actually come down to places, power machines, or just store it somewhere. So I think at the top of the hill there's going to be good. And some electricity to this old village won't go amiss. We can start running a few more of the machines, which will be quite handy for us. Now I'm really hoping that I do have string, because one of the things that I did need is an engineer's hammer. Well, and it looks like I don't have string, so let me think. It looks like I'm gonna have to go find me some spiders. So unfortunately, it's just come to me the one place that I do know definitely has string, as long as I can break it, and that is going to be that horrible place with the Medusa from last episode. However, you don't have to go fully downstairs, but I do remember that there was some string that I had to get. In fact, I can actually see it from here. So in fact, we might be able to safely get this, break it down, get some string. I've brought my gold magnum or golden revolver just in case. And let's see if we can just bridge over and see if we can just go grab this without dying in any way. String collected, and I was just thinking as I was going past it, this really should be something nice, maybe like a beach resort, something with a bit of sand going around. It doesn't seem to have any sea monsters within, so it looks like it could be something for the future that we might just be able to connect up just through there, make ourselves a little road, and get somewhere nice for the villagers to be able to come relax in the summertime. So as I realised that we need river cane, and I was trying to find out what that is, I've just come across this huge amount of villagers. Surely they can't be my villagers. That's too many. They're everywhere. Look, they're over there. What's going on? Let me just go take a look. Is there like some sort of hidden village that I didn't know about? What are all these people doing here? Just don't understand. Let me see if I can get them to follow me. Oh, I can. How can we bring them all back? Oh no, it's getting dark as well. Alright, let's see if we can grab some of these. How many have we got? We've got 3. My god, there is so many. How many have we got? Loads of them. The village is going to be incredible. I don't know if they can actually swim though, which might be a problem here. Can we go this way? We're going to try it. Hopefully, if not, we'll bridge. I believe we basically live somewhere over there. And it looks like I'm going to have to try out my bridge. They're all just falling off. Well, I forgot they follow you anyway. They just seem to like teleport behind you if they lost you. So right, let's get going before it gets too dark. As I remember the last time, they don't seem to save you very well. In fact, I am starting to worry that maybe we've brought too many here and it's going to start lagging out our game. However, let's try it out. So I'm going to set that as his workplace. You can move freely. Your workplace. You can now move freely. I think I'm just going to basically do this around the village. So coming back to why I collected all the ores, it does basically, it's because you need a ridiculous amount of sort of everything to make the wires, to the components and stuff like that. So I just want to make sure that I'm actually prepared for this. And I still doubt that I'm going to be prepared for this, but you know, I'm just going to try it anyway and hope for the best. Now I do believe it was something like this. There we go. So we got that. The next thing that we got was a load of clay that I collected earlier. So we're going to go ahead, grab that clay. One more thing is some bricks that I also cooked up with the clay earlier. And that, I'm not actually sure where I put it. Did I leave it in there? I left it somewhere. So I think I've been waiting for this moment for the whole of Minecraft to be able to shoot a skeleton before they can actually get me. Incredible. In fact, I'm either going to go collect the bones. One thing that I have realised with this is that if you just collect everything, it will actually come in handy. Now, I've got to say this is the first time in quite a while that I've been super excited to actually play on this and get along, because it just has so many different aspects. Not that, of course, I am getting bored with normal vanilla Minecraft. It's just sometimes you just need a little bit of a break and you need to like play something else, something a little bit different. And this is quite exciting. In fact, I'm quite surprised that this has been out for so long. It just seems like, obviously, this is quite a few years old, so it almost seems futuristic in the way that they've realised, you know, a lot of the stuff that in fact isn't even on Minecraft now. You know, the engineering, as hopefully we will see by the end of the episode, it's intense. You can make so much. I mean, I've realised that you can make barbed wire, fences, posts. You can have like electricity pylons going around the place to provide electric everywhere. So yeah, I'm really quite excited to get going with that. Now it's going to seem a bit newbie, but I didn't bring my pickaxe because I was assuming, and I still assume now, that I can make the sandstone out of sand. However, it seems to be that there is some there. Either way, I've collected and I'm about to go find out. So we got our engineer's hammer, which is great. All we need is 1 sandstone. That is it, and then we can create this sort of oven type thing. I believe that you make crude oil from, or you use it to stain stuff, or something like that. I'm sure I'll get to understanding soon. So it would help if I actually had a single piece of coal anywhere, which I don't. I won't notice if there's a few missing. Well, actually, there's quite a lot in here. Oh, this is quite handy. Cover that up nicely. It makes glass. Of course it makes glass. What am I thinking? Well, I certainly do have my moments, don't I? I got there in the end. We got the sandstone. Right, so I think it was 9 sandstone in the middle, 9 clay on either corner, I believe, and this is to make like the crude oil or something like that I'm going to need to use to stain. So I should have mentioned that I do need stained wood for a lot of the machinery and the clay and the windmills, etc. So yeah, that's actually what I need it for. So now, finally, the bricks. I think it was 9. I'm just gonna go with 9 for everything. Oh, there it is. There it is. So we got the coke brick. Well, we got 18 of them now, and we got some spare stuff. So to make quick access, I've basically taken apart a bit of this mountain here, and I've made a big old staircase going straight up. Now from here I've cleared an area, and this will be some of the work area because I need some sort of big space to make this thing that I'm about to make, and also connect nicely to the windmill, the one that's running up there, and collecting the power. So according to the video, I need a 3x3 square, so be 3 like this, and then the same thing going up. So well, that sucks. I haven't got enough. What? No. Oh god, everything is such a process. Even during that, I've learned about chisel, auto chisel, and some barbed wires. So we have now got our block. Let's just get up there, make sure that we don't put this in the wrong place. And we should have exactly enough. to make. Haha, perfect, our square. Now it should just be a case of clicking it with this. Oh, amazing. Now if I do remember right, we just need to put some coal in there, and I think we've done it. I'm very happy. That took a long time. I'm not sure if 2's actually going to be enough, but we're just going to go for it anyway. Oh, and something's happening. I think something has to go in there, potentially, but it is burning down. Oh, it's going down, but nothing's there. Either way, going to go grab the bucket, because I do remember in the tutorial that you did have the bucket to grab it in, and I think that's what I need it in. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to get this bucket with the oil, and let's go down. I did try and say that then. Creosote oil? I don't know, probably saying that wrong. Either way, we should now, finally, and this is all that I actually wanted to do at first, before we even get to the windmills, is get some stained wood. So it should just be a case of... Ah, perfect, we got it. So I have got one more plan up my sleeve. It's a dastardly plan, but a plan nevertheless. So basically, with this Minecraft Comes Alive mod and all these villagers, you can basically end up... Oh, no, that's weird. I was going to say you can basically end up getting a relationship and having a child with one of the villagers. However, you can set it to farm or mine for you. I've basically got to now determine whether this is a lady or not, and then I've got to work on some sort of relationship. Darlene, the librarian. Let's see how we can do this. So we're basically going to start off with a cheeky joke. Okay, medium funny. Let's check the hearts. Oh, 33 hearts. This is looking pretty good. What should we go for now? I'm going to go for a gift, and I'm going to go for a pork chop. How thoughtful. Excellent. Now, I've got 38 hearts, and I don't know what the threshold is, but I'm going to go one step further. We're going to go for a... maybe a flirt. Ah, we're getting somewhere, Darlene. I don't know where to go from here. I'm too antisocial. I live on Minecraft. Oh, she's ran away. Well, for another day. However, the plan's underway now. There soon will be a child that can work for me. With all this collecting, I am feeling like this is more work than the shape of that. I'm not going to go into that. Anyway, so I'm filling up my creosote oil. I've actually said it that time. And basically, bit by bit, I'm trying to stain a load of wood. That will eventually get the wind farm wings, or whatever they're called. Windmill blade, that's the one. Well, wasn't that a doozy? 2 hours later, I now should have all the parts I really should have to finally make this windmill. So now with that finally done, let's make it to the top of the hill and actually make this windmill. Now I do believe the tutorial that I was following was pretty good. I might in fact even leave a link for it in the description, so I certainly will not be making a tutorial that good. This guy certainly knows his stuff. So yeah, I'll leave a link for it in the description. But yeah, that was awesome. He helped a lot. So one of the things I do remember, there's got to be at least 8 blocks up, so it turns nicely. Is that 8 blocks? I'm just going to go one more just in case. Right, now let me come out a little bit. I've got to put this bad boy down just like that. Now let me just come back, and hopefully, I'm pretty sure this is just a case now of we put this on right here. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, and it's just started to turn. Amazing. Makes all that worth it. So, next up, where are they? Oh god, I hope I haven't lost... No, that's it. Yeah, no, so that's turning. Next up, we got to grab us one of these, I do believe. And I think this one goes right on top. Perfect. Now let's temporarily come down, so we're going to have to run it somewhere, or run the power running to some sort of charging station. I think we're going to put our charging station... Oh, it's a bit of a hard one actually. No, in fact, I'm going to go back up there because we want this running to various outlets. So maybe if we... I don't want to get it chopped off. We've come back a little bit here. We are going to put this block right here. Pop one of these on there. Now I think we need to get straight back up there. Hopefully I've got enough blocks left, and then I do believe it's a case of just connecting up the wires. Right, so we've got our one link, trying to do that without dying. Very nice. Oh, maybe not very nice. It did shine red, but I didn't think anything of it. Let me see if something seems to be going wrong. Right, here comes test number 2. Let's do it from here so the wire will not be obstructed. Ah, we've done it. We've got our first power line. Hopefully, we should be able to click on this. Oh, no, I'm doing stuff. Well, I can't seem to select it at the moment, but I should be making power. Well, with all my learning and my crafting and all of this looking thing. Still have no power. Cannot work it out right now. I mean, it is getting late to be fair. Maybe I should go to sleep. Maybe have a little think about it. There's gotta be something I've done wrong here. So unfortunately I did actually lose some of my voice clips for this footage, but basically the gist of it is I figured out the connectors. I was using the wrong ones and we've managed to power all 3 machines. It took some time, but managed to do it, which is great. So after working day and night, I'm pretty sure that we've done enough to power the village. I mean, we've got all the power that we need for the moment. It doesn't really need to be increased right now, and we've got a lot of the stuff that we need. One of the next ones to be is to make an auto turret. However, that's going to take quite some time, and we've got another plan that we want to get on with. Now, as we did say earlier, we have started to build the sort of camo spy tower over there. However, that is going to be part of a much bigger thing. And that plan is basically, like I did mention on the first episode, is to actually get a big wall protecting everybody all around us. Therefore, we can make all the inside nice and lit up, and with the warriors, make sure that we actually don't have anything bad going on whatsoever. And then after that, once we do that, we can then grab us a turret and keep it super extra safe. One of the extra things that I forgot to say is that we don't actually need to kill creepers anymore. Is that just a creeper head? Oh, it's just where he stood. So the way that it works with the chemistry lab, you can actually create it with coal and redstone, which is pretty neat. So we don't actually need to kill these guys anymore. So I was genuinely looking into how to make a creeper farm. Didn't really want to do that, but I'm not great with creeper farms or automated farms like that, so yeah, luckily we don't have to anymore. So using the sweet ammo press that we managed to get powered, I've managed to make these doors. Now if I remember from creative mode, these do move up and down and they do look very cool, and it would just make my entrance much better. And of course keeping it to the Fallout theme. So now I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to place these. I'm just going to go for one. Okay, that's not working. Oh, right, okay. Does that work like that? Maybe I need to make it a little bit smaller. Let me see if I can open it. Oh, look at that. So maybe just one block above there. So pull that back down. Let's do like a nice stair looking one. That is looking pretty good if I'm honest. I'll actually have to fix this up so it actually matches up. But you know what? I am not going to complain at that. I'm a really big fan. And to be fair, it's working quite well. I managed to fend off all the baddies and kill them accordingly. It's not got me quite yet. Battle off. There we go. I've noticed that the skeleton ones are actually much better. I had a little gang of them come up the other night. I was just about to run to my bed and then I had about 3 of them running the village and they caused some chaos. Another thing I did notice whilst running through is that the doors are somewhat automatic. Let's say I'll go through. I didn't notice the first time, but they do actually close after a few seconds too, meaning that you're not going to have forgotten doors to open. I've been chased all the way by a zombie all the way to my house as I ran out of bullets. Time to die, Mr. Man. Unbelievable. So guys, with that, I think we are going to end this episode and start getting ready for the next one. So as ever, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.